So I selected this data range here. I have some data on the date, customer, region, city, category, product, units, price, and total. So after selecting the data range, click on the Insert tab, and you have something called Sparklines here. We have Sparklines here. I click on the line. So data range is already selected by me. I selected the data range. I need to mention the location. Choose where you want the Sparklines to be placed. So I will place the Sparklines here in this cell. So $K $2 enter. So this is how the Sparklines are appearing right now. I will change the format here. So I can change the format here to any other format. So I can change the format to any other format. So I reduce the range now. I reduce it only 50. So I will select this range first. So after selecting this range, I click on the Insert tab and I click on Lines, Sparklines, and I click on the location range where you want to put the data range is already selected by me. I will mention the location range. Location range is this one where I want to the sparklines to be placed. Where I want to place the sparklines, so I will increase the cell size so that you can see very clearly. So this is the sparklines which I was talking about. See, I click on the sparkline, and to make the changes, you can see there is a tab called sparkline here. So I click on sparkline. I can select different styles for the sparkline. I can also change it to the different sparkline. Say for example, from line sparkline to column sparkline or win or loss sparkline. I can also mark the high point in the sparkline. You can see this is the high point in the sparkline. I will increase the size of the cell. So now it is clear. The height of the high point in the sparkline, low point in the sparkline. So this is the low point in the sparkline, negative points in the sparkline, first point, last point, and markers. So like this, I can select different uh, points in the data points in the sparkline, and sparkline color. I can give different color to the sparkline. Say for example, green, and marker color. So marker color also I can choose. For example, I want a red marker. See, if I mark it, it will appear as red. High point and last point. Marker color. See, low point, first point. So for each one, I can give a color. See, last point, I mark it as red. Whenever I select last point, it will appear in red. And marker color, say for example, for the highest point, I give a color. Say for example, I give a green color or say red color again, and I mark the high point. You can see it is appearing in red now. So all this it can be changed, actually modified. So I want to edit the data range for this sparkline. Click on edit data, and instead of total, say I want the price. So edit group location and data. Click on edit group location and data. Select the data range. So instead of say uh, total, I want to select the price. I can select the price. So the now the data range is Sorry, in that I need to click on data range. I need to change it. So I click on the data range and I select this range H2 to H50 and location range. See it earlier it was K2. I will give it as K3. I'll change it as K3. So you can see now it is the Excel is giving me Sparkline for the price and it is now changed to K2. Now it is in K2. Sorry, K3. Suppose you want to clear the Sparkline, I click on clear the Sparkline. So clear selected Sparklines. See now the Sparkline is removed. So I have a table here. I will select this complete table using I placed the cursor on a single cell and I use Ctrl A to select the complete table. In the insert tab I have the feature called slicer. I click on slicer. Here insert slicers it is giving me some range. Hence it is giving me the column headers. So I will select the customer and region. Customer and region. Okay. See now I have two slicers. One is the customer, the second one is the region. So for example, I want to apply filter for all tech. So you can see for all tech, these regions it is giving me the data. For all tech, these regions it is giving me the data. So if I clear this filter, I use Alt and Tech for Alt and Tech and these regions, Basel, Bern, Geneva, Lucerne, Zurich, Lucerne. So this is the data actually for Alt and Tech. So this is how I can use slicers. Say for example for code Swiss, for digital Geneva, Helvet, Helvetia Soft, Zurich Systems, Alt and Tech. So this is how I can use the slicers. So I can even select the for Alt and Tech particular region, say for example Zurich. For Alt and Tech Zurich region, the price and total and what is the product category. So all these things I can do. Say if I want to include, if I want only for Lucerne, I can select only Lucerne like this. Remove filters if you want to see everything. Then I can also display the columns, uh, display multiple columns instead of in rows. I can display it in columns also. See, like by increasing the column number here. So under slicer, I have something called columns. By increasing the column number, I can display it in columns also, like this. Here filters.